Shelley Winter Show live. What? If you know, you know. Say Shelley Winter Show live, local, topical, and relevant. Welcome Superior Plumbing to the Shelley Winter Show. Newest advertiser on the Shelley Winter Show. We appreciate Superior Plumbing and Jay Cunningham. As a matter of fact, I've got to call them this week. Guess what? You know, my dishwasher, Trent, has not worked. So my dishwasher has not worked in a long time. I've tried to do it myself, YouTube, all that stuff. And so I'm going to call Superior Plumbing to come out to the house this week to look at my dishwasher. Because I realize, I don't really, to be honest, I don't really need my dishwasher because I don't really cook a lot in my house. Right,
But,
I'm outside, bring the food in the house, throw it, you know what I mean? It's only when I have parties or get-togethers when I need the dishwasher. But then I thought, I have this beautiful dishwasher, I might as well use it even if I don't use it a lot.
yeah, I mean, you need a dishwasher. I think it's one of the main appliances that you need in a house in general, because without a dishwasher, I'm not going back to the olden days where we had to use the scrubber with a sponge on the
I got
bristle
one of those
side.
with the soap inside. I have one of those. I bought those from the dollar store. So I'll call Superior Plumbing this week to come out and check out my dishwasher for me and see what the problem is. Let's go to Isabel really quickly. She wants to talk about what the story I just talked about, whether people should be able to vote who collect, should not be able to vote if they collect welfare. Isabel.
Hey, Shelley, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, so I was going to give a little bit of a historical note. Back at the founding of our country, there was a lot of kicking around of the idea of limiting who could vote. And for a long time, it was only white male landowners who could vote, at least for the first 25 or 30 years of our country. And you see how far that got us. As soon as that was lifted, we got one of the most popular presidents in the history of our country, Andrew Jackson. Love him, hate him. Still, it's just a historical fact. I feel like instead of trying to limit who can vote or being so focused on Democrat, Republican, whoever party, we need to be focused on Trump's tagline of making America great and keeping America great. Because as we do that, we will have less division and we'll be able to truly be a great country as Americans. Dividing ourselves along racial, political, religious lines is never going to do anything but destroy our country.
My sister, God bless you, Isabel. Are you a new listener to the show? I hope you don't mind me asking you that.
No, I've actually listened to your show on and off for about the last 2 years.
My sister.
When you were on late night, I listened as well.
All right. Well, thank you. Thank you so much for that call. That was a wonderful, wonderful call. God bless you, Isabel. And you have a wonderful evening. And call in as much as you like. That was a great call, and I agree 1,000% with you.
You're welcome. Tikkun Olam is what we need. Restoration of the world.
Absolutely. Yep. There you go. Great call. Great call, my sister. So Stephen A. Smith. So if you listen to the show on Friday, we had, was it Friday or Thursday? Thursday night we had in the studio, just viewing. They weren't talking. Some members they were here for the convention. The National Association of Black Journalists is a convention that it's every year. It moves around. This year it was in Atlanta. Very successful. Had about 4,300 people attend it, right? All journalist people in journalism, people in media, if you will. And so they had a big dinner Saturday night. And they gave Stephen A. Smith the Thumbs Down Award. This is an award they give to people that they don't like, basically. And they gave him a Thumbs Down Award, and they said it's because he disparages black women. And so I first of all, I had no idea what Stephen A. Smith was going to say about or anything. But when I first saw this news, I thought to myself, you're a journalist. You're disparaging your own group, your own organization, because you're saying something about someone's opinion. But the organization is an organization of journalists. So regardless of whatever Stephen A. Smith says, it doesn't matter. You're a journalist. If he's given his opinion. The things that you disagreed with were his opinion because they said he disparages black women. Well, if that's in his opinion, that's in his opinion. But as journalists, an organization filled with journalists, You're not supposed to care about his opinion. You're a journalist by the very name of the organization. But it really said something deeper as we enter into midterm season. We're in the middle of midterm season now. It said something even deeper. And what it said deeper is that this organization is completely co-opted by the Democrat Party. Because if Stephen A. Smith were to say, I don't know, a remark about Condoleezza Rice, let's say, none of these people would care about his comment about Condoleezza Rice. None of these people would care about his comments about Winsome Sears. None of them would care about his comments about Sage Steele. None of them. They wouldn't say anything. But because he talked about Jasmine Crockett and he talked about Michelle Obama, and I think the third person was Kamala Harris, now all of a sudden he's disparaging black women. And when I listened to his commentary on these three subjects they were talking about, I said, that's not disparaging, that's its opinion. Disparaging is when you call someone a name. Disparaging is when you speak personally about someone. It's not disparaging to disagree with the position of somebody. But really what this whole award of giving him the thumbs down award speaks to, it speaks to the largely loss of influence and power in this country of the matriarchy. Yes, I said it. It's the loss of influence of the matriarchy. Up until now, due to feminism in black and white communities, women were running things. Yes, the men were being elected, but the women were running things. They were in control of culture. They were in control of the media, meaning that they pushed the things that they wanted to push. We responded to the women. Not that there's anything wrong with it. We should always respond to women. But what's this is showing is that Stephen A. Smith and all of the people that follow and listen to Stephen A. Smith, black and white, male and female, have stepped off and they're not following the matriarchy anymore. And going into a midterm election, coming off a presidential election that Kamala Harris lost and lost badly, popular vote, electoral college, almost every county in the country. The matriarchy has to fight for relevance. Has to fight for relevance. And that's what this award was about. It was about trying to reclaim the power, especially in the black community, of the matriarchy, because they're seeing it slipping. And I'm here to tell you that's exactly what's going on here. Stephen A. Smith didn't disparage Jasmine Crockett or Michelle Obama or Kamala Harris. He just simply shared his opinions in the specific instances where they were in the news. That's it. It wasn't disparaging. Disparaging is personal attacks. Disparaging is calling people names. That's disparaging. Disagreeing with the position is not disparaging. The midterms are coming. The Democrats are panicking because they have a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. They have an unpopular president. They have a bad economy, high gas prices, high grocery prices, and they're still not pulling away. And they don't know what to do. And a large part of them pulling away is because there's a lot of men, especially black men, who are saying, I don't like what he's doing, meaning Trump. I don't like gas prices being high. I don't like grocery prices being high. I'm against this war. I don't like ICE coming into cities. But you guys, you're on some crazy stuff. And I can't get with you either. And that's why Stephen A. Smith got the Thumbs Down Award from the NABJ. We'll be right back. 448-720-750, 1-800-WSB Talk. Coming up at 8:06, comedian Bruce joins me in studio. I'm softening my tone politically. They're telling me I'm not black, yet they have voted for the people that have literally sold their city to white developers all over the country. I am Team Ossoff.
I don't want to listen to him because he's a Democrat.
He supports Trump.
Why would someone pander to a group of people that largely don't vote for them?
He's not even a real Republican.
Rick Jackson is our nominee, and yes, Rick Jackson for governor.
Don't listen to the headlines. Listen for yourself on The Shelley Winter Show, weeknights 7 to 9 on 95.5 WSB.